Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about a coin that I haven't really talked much about. I'm going to start talking about it pretty much daily on the channel though, so if you guys want to stay up to date, make sure to quickly subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and like the video for up-to-date opinions and really updates on really what's going on around the altcoin space. So we do see ICP going down about 2.89% today. Obviously, Elon Musk tanked the entire market at the same time with one tweet. So we are seeing, some problems coming across the board. Internet computer price, I haven't talked about it for a couple different reasons. There was no reason for me to talk about it, obviously, during this price spike that we saw go up to $750. I didn't think that was sustainable at all. I knew it was coming crashing down at some point, and a lot of people have lost money ever since that, buying it, maybe $300, $400, $500, or even more, and they're still holding, and now we're sitting at $106. You never want to buy on green candles. I've talked about this before. For the most part, you just don't want to buy on green candles unless you're holding for 5 to 6 years, and you're fine with that. So internet computer price specifically, we're at 106.69 right now, and now I finally think it's at a price point that I'm willing to talk about it because I think it's a great coin. I think it's a great concept. However, at that $400 to $700 mark, I definitely did not think that was reasonable for internet computer price. The market cap is still fairly large at $13.3 billion. I do think, a lot of these people, currently invested are going to hold through for the upcoming couple of years. And I think that's exactly why this $100 price point is going to remain right around $100 for the next couple of weeks. But I do think we are going to see a surge, with the rest of the crypto assets here in the upcoming months. So we will be talking about price predictions for June, July, and 2021. So make sure to stay tuned for that. As we jump into some crypto news about internet computer price, I do want to, before do that, I want to talk about what it is internet computer does and kind of give you guys a brief explanation. So Internet Computer ICP is a utility token that allows users to participate and govern the Internet Computer blockchain network. The network aims to help developers create websites, enterprise IT systems, internet services, and DeFi applications by installing their code directly on the public internet. ICP can also be staked or converted into cycles that can be used to power computation for dApps and traditional applications. So before we talk too much more about it and jump into too much more detail, I do want to say, guys, if you haven't already, take a look at BlockFi. I do have a pinned comment on this video about BlockFi. You can sign up. It gives you guys a chance at $250 worth of Bitcoin, but it's a way to make your money work for you. So it's the future of finance. With a BlockFi interest account, or BIA, your cryptocurrency can now earn up to 8.6% APY. Interest accrues daily and is paid monthly. There are no hidden fees, no minimum balances, and no reason to wait. So like I said, no minimum required to earn interest. You can actually earn interest. You could put $30 in there and you could make interest every single year. And I think it's definitely one thing that a lot of people in the cryptoverse are missing out on right now is just staking, or, in another word, making your money work for you. That's something that a lot of people don't understand in crypto. Some reason we're all just keeping our funds on the sideline when it could be working for us while, taking advantage of, the everlasting crypto market. That's just one thing I want to point out today. So we'll jump back. That was a sponsored ad. I want to be transparent about that. But jumping back into our internet computer price, we are seeing that 106.69 right now. If we give it a refresh, 107 again. So we jumping to a couple different tweets I want to take a look at. Then we'll jump into a couple different articles or the website and just kind of reference a few things that make me think, internet computer does have a great future. If you bought it $400, $700, it may be a little bit before you see that money back. But, if you're buying at this $105 price point, you're looking pretty good. So Ethereum and internet computer equal the greatest possible force multiplier. So plans for direct integration. So this is huge. Obviously, a lot of people love this idea of direct incorporation, or integration, I should say. And you can see that exactly here. So if you want to read more about it, definitely go to their Medium. Dfinity talks about it in great detail. Like I said, there's a lot here, so I'm definitely not going to read this all to you guys. But like I said, there's a great really idea as to why this is big. So I'm going to read the summary because this is kind of important for us internet computer holders. So many of us have already given our lives over to blockchain, but this endeavor is still young, and we cannot rest in our quest to make blockchain more powerful and solve the challenges standing in the way of mass adoption. Blockchain is the new internet. We must enable all systems and services to be rebuilt and reimaged or I guess reimagined, on blockchain. This will drive a wave of innovation, growth, opportunity, and social freedoms, and provide new ways of doing things, many of which are difficult to imagine even now, which will be comparable to or even far exceed those resulting from widespread adoption of the internet, a public network that unites us all. We must push past the challenges of usability and cost and unleash network effects of the like rarely seen on global scale. A great first step will be ensuring that the internet computer and Ethereum can function similarly to single network, providing the benefits of the relative strengths within both networks and integration that could prove transformative. And I definitely agree with this. This could be a huge stage in progress that we really want to see in internet computer. And this came out May 27th, so it's not new, but realistically, we're seeing great things coming out in the very near future. Taking a look at a couple different tweets from Dfinity, they talk about in early 2021, WhatsApp announced an update privacy policy requiring users to accept that their account details, phone number, metadata, financial transactions, log reports, location, device identifiers, and IP addresses will be shared with Facebook. So they continue to see how, this is kind of a what I'll say. We'll actually just keep going because I'm not going to cut this off. But users were told to accept a new policy or risk losing access to their account. Amid the ensuing controversy, the ultimatum changed. If users don't comply, the messaging app will gradually degrade in service until it stops operating entirely. So basically, it shows that internet computer is your way out of that. This is exactly what you want to see. Obviously, other companies or other apps doing bad is almost a good for Dfinity Foundation, as they are really the solution to the problem, and that's exactly what you need to learn more about when it comes to the internet computer, because a lot of people don't understand the utility behind it. There's a lot of utility behind internet computer, and I think that's one thing that a lot of people are missing out on. But I do want to jump to our price point just one more time and see where we're at. So at 106.83, a 3.7% decrease in the last 24 hours. We did have a nice spike up to about 137.35, and then we did come right back down to, like I said, this 106 because of Elon Musk's tweet. But we did see some great things taking place yesterday. We saw a great push to 137. We haven't seen much movement ever since our collapse from that $750 mark. We pretty much went down all the way until this sideways trend at about a $105 mark. For the most part, I do think we are going to stay above $100 unless big things do take place or happen. Then I could see us, dropping below possibly. But for the most part, I think $100 is going to be our lowest price point for the upcoming weeks ahead. For the most part as well, I want to say we're still in that accumulation stage. I think, Elon Musk didn't do much to help us, but we're going to be in that accumulation stage, in my opinion, for the next month or two. So by the end of June or the end of July, there's a possibility we break out. And I think by the end of July specifically, we break out of this accumulation stage without any more FUD or manipulation taking place. That's definitely something I'm aiming for by the end of July. So I do want to give you guys price predictions for June, July, and 2021. So remember, they'll be very, very conservative price predictions, realistic price predictions, and we could see much higher if we break out of this manipulation and FUD sooner than late July. So jumping into internet computer price predictions, I do want to say by the end of June, I don't see much movement. I think if we could actually just get back to about a $145 price point to a $150 price point, that would be a great start, and I think that's definitely something worth or capable of happening. We saw this, like I said, if we look at the last 24 hours, we saw a nice increase up to 137.35, so almost there in just yesterday alone. So it will be hard to get out of this sideways trend now because of Elon Musk, but like I said, I think it's definitely going to continue to take place where internet computer does fairly well and we get ourselves to that $145, $150 range. By the end of July, I think we're easily going to push past $250. It's going to depend a lot on, like I said, that manipulation and FUD stage, but if we get out of that manipulation and FUD stage, $225 to $250 is definitely within range and reason. Jumping into the end of 2021 or the end of the bull market, I do think internet computer could easily push closer and closer to a previous all-time high. If we look at the previous all-time high right around 750.73, I don't think we're honestly going to get there by the end of this bull market. I hate to say it, but realistically, I think a $600 price point is going to be our price target for internet computer price by the end of, like I said, the bull market or the year. So that's going to be my price predictions for you guys. Do remember, guys, I'm not a financial advisor, so always do your own research before investing. I just wanted to give you guys my price predictions as well as some recent news and information on internet computer if you guys didn't know much about it. There was a lot more to talk about, but I do want to keep these videos short for you guys so you can really can get on your way to the next one. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure to quickly subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and like the video before you move on. Thank you guys again. I'll see you all in the next one.